what made you think and you be like, okay, instead of before highway, may I try this route?
Because before highway is already saturated, first of all. And then I'm playing the long-term game where, I'm trying to build this from scratch, and then over time, I could go to Chicago, do the same thing.
I saw what I'm saying.
Go to Dallas, do the same thing. There's a lot of people that go to Buford Highway that come from this area. They drive 40 minutes,
There's markets, yeah.
An hour plus, because that's the only place known for Afrobeat. You get what I'm saying, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So it's like bringing even something much more better than what they have on Buford Highway closer to them, so they don't have to drive that far. Starting something.
Yeah, we're already.
Also, we don't even the gist.
We don't they go already. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Heavy's the Head podcast, where we speak about our community. We go into details about entertainment. We speak about the connecting pieces when it comes to doing what we do in general. Today, we have someone that's very interesting. We're giving you guys an insight into nightlife, behind the foggy smoke, the VIP sections, the crazy lights, the strategy. Behind every good night, the strategy that needs to be implemented. We have someone who's behind that strategy. He's a club manager, he's an owner, promoter, everything extraordinary. In fact,
bartender, DJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother in Christ.
What's up, gang? How you doing? Hi guys, how y'all feeling? Welcome to PANAACHE.
Welcome to PANAACHE. Welcome to PANAACHE. Thank you so much for having us here.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate that. A lot of people see you around. A lot of people see you running up and down. Sometimes they think you're partying, you're enjoying yourself. They think you're just having a good time. Us that are in industry, we know that you're working. But then, those people that don't know that you're working, they don't know you, so you can't really blame them. So the real question is, who is PANAACHE?
PANAACHE is PANAACHE. PANAACHE is an entrepreneur. PANAACHE is a showbiz impresario. PANAACHE is a child of God that likes to enjoy life. PANAACHE is a child of God that loves to give happiness, that loves to give vibe.
Definitely hear that out. So in terms of your ventures, right? We've seen you dabble in different things. I personally have seen you do club management, and today we're actually fortunate to be seated at PANAACHE, the club itself. So not only are you a club manager, but you're also a club owner. So can you walk us through your journey of how you got to where you currently are? What role did you start with in terms of nightlife? And then how are you now here, a club owner? Was this always the plan? We're curious to know what that story looks like.
First of all, PANAACHE is more than a club. It's not even a club. PANAACHE is an entertainment hub. I'm sure you've seen the place. It's more than just a place where people just come, eat, drink, and dance. We're here having a podcast. There's a studio coming up. You seen the bed right there?
That bed, eh?
Yo, so PANAACHE ATL is more like an entertainment hub, It's open for creatives to come and make content. It's a lot more than just a restaurant and lounge. It's just a place that we sell food, drinks, and hookah, but it's a lot. There's a little boutique coming very soon around that area that's going to be, showcasing entrepreneurs that, are designers, showcasing their outfits so people can buy. My friend is bringing up his wristwatch brand there. So it's fashion, it's entertainment, it's fun.
So is that open for like community vendors? So like, let's say people not only sell watches, but like, let's say they sell jewelry, they sell, whatever they want to sell.
Of course. Like I said, it's like really more than, just eating and drinking. It's showcasing creatives.
Okay.
You know, I don't think there's a lot of places that you come and you see this big, this little mini stage. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Because
true.
when it comes to creativity, there's something called artistic freedom, where, you know, we're creative, so we should freely, you know, be able to showcase ourselves.
In any way you want to.
In any way you want to. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's why, you know, we made this. And, I mean, gradually, everybody's going to find out what we're really are doing here.
I really like the fact that you mentioned that this place is more than just a club.
It's not even a club, man.
It's not even a club.
It's a restaurant and lounge.
It's a restaurant and lounge. That's what it's called, a restaurant and lounge.
Yeah.
Guys, correction, a restaurant and a lounge. Understood. So I really like the fact that you are making this place beyond the regular experience that everyone has. That's something that Atlanta itself has been struggling to put together, a communal space that not only do we just come and have a good time and party, but a place where the small business owners can tap in with their community.
Of course.
So again, as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, what kind of led you to this? Because again, I've just come here thinking about the fact that this is a club setting, meaning that like your background is heavily invested in the club and the future was going to be in the club. But now you've opened my eyes to show me that like this place is meant to be more than that. So what carried you there? Like what's the journey like in terms of how you got from where you started, whatever that role was, inside this nightlife or in entertainment? And then how have you now come to be in a position where not only are you owning a spot that's a club that everyone thinks will just be a club, but it's actually a communal space?
That's a good question. First of all, I see myself, by the grace of God, as a very, very creative person. And my creativity goes way beyond just eating, drinking, smoking hookah, and dancing at night. Trust me, I bring the vibes. You get what I'm saying? You already know what's up.
We know what's going on.
We do the party. we did a Monday party for almost 2 years, and it was lit back to back. So to bring people out on a Monday, you know that, you know?
Yeah.
I bring the vibes. But it's more than that because I've been through so many phases of you know, entertainment. You know, growing up, like from college, I went to University of Lagos.
Oh, you went to Unilag? Chairman, we know you Unilag now. You know you, I not be here we grow up now, Chairman. Lagos with bonus.
Yeah, I went to the University of Lagos, and my mentor at the time owned a club.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, I've seen the in and outs of how it went. So I've been through so many phases of it that I know that to bring myself to give like top-notch entertainment, it has to be more than just, you know, coming to drink and smoke at night.
Right.
So just like I said, this entertainment hub started from me just, you know, looking at the scene, you know, what's going on, what are people lacking, and what needs to be done differently. If you come in this space, you've already seen like the big dance floor, the biggest dance floor.
It's very uncommon in most African lounges in Atlanta, so that's very different for sure.
There's a dance floor in the box area, and there's another dance floor right at the bar. So, you know, not everybody needs to worry too much about having a section coming to sit down if they really want to have fun. You get what I'm saying? I believe that if anybody wants to have fun, even with a couple $10, $20, $30 in their pocket, they should be able to go out and just, you know, life is already too stressful. You get what I'm saying?
Chairman.
You get what I'm saying? Life is
In
already
this Trump and Tinubu economy.
Bro, life is already too stressful. So
For
having
sure.
to think of that, do I have $400, $300 to spend? You get what
Not
I'm saying?
every time.
No, I believe you should be able to just come out. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about sitting, and you know there's still spaces to sit, as you can see. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? I also want to make money at the end of the day. It's a business. At the end of the day,
Last, you guys make.
At the end of the day, it's a business, but I enjoy seeing people have fun.
Yeah.
You get what I'm passionate about seeing people happy, and this goes beyond just, you know, coming here to dance. It's just me just wanting to see people happy. And if you have $40 and you want to have fun, I don't think you should be stuck.
You don't think that should be the reason? That's not the reason why you didn't have a good time.
You get what I'm
Just that
saying?
$40, yeah.
Yeah, so this place is set up in a way where you could just walk in, go to the bar, get a cocktail. I would recommend, did you try the Panache Zobo Sangria?
The Panache Zobo Sangria.
You tried it?
I tried it last time I was here.
Yeah,
I
you
did. I
did?
tried last time I was here.
Yeah,
I
you
came
know.
to the opening, and I was at the opening, and I just remember just seeing firefighters come out of nowhere. Not firefighters, but firebenders, all those babes that carry fire. I was like, what's going
that's
on?
The entertainment.
That was a
You know
great,
what I'm
crazy
saying?
experience.
You know, we're not selling just nightlife, we're selling experience.
An experience,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just something that having, I've been over a decade in this industry, so just looking around and seeing like what's lacking, what do people really want, what can I do better, is what made Panache ATL.
I see what you're saying. But the thing about it, right, is there's always a risk factor involved. Every step you take when it comes to entertainment always has a risk element. And same it is two ways. You hire an artist to come and perform. Sometimes they choose to not perform, or they don't want to come, or they have this or that issue. A lot of different things happen in entertainment. So in this case, I guess ultimately the question is, what would be your advice to somebody who is trying to get into that kind of field? Who is trying to learn about entertainment and who is trying to just start from the ground up? What would you advise them to do?
Man, first of all, you gotta love this shit, nigga. And God, you gotta love this shit.
You have to.
Because if you don't love it, you're gonna lose it. You get what I'm saying? If you don't love it, you're gonna lose it. Because, you know, like you said at the beginning of this, all this, you said what people see is the smoke, the dancing, the nightlife. You get what I'm saying? But it's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
It's way deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
You get what I'm saying? So you really have to love it because, of course, first of all, you're taking a risk.
Right.
Second of all, no risk, no reward, like they say.
No risk, no reward.
And because you are taking a risk, you are bound to face challenges. If you don't face challenges, then there's no risk. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So what's going to keep you going when you're going through those challenges?
Your initial drive.
Loving this shit you do.
Your initial drive.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going through that much difficulty and then still pulling up, showing up like, I'm here. Panache is here, baby. Come on, let's do this shit. So, first of all, you have to really love music. Like, my life is centered around music, basketball. Unfortunately, I started playing basketball late, so I can't make it to the NBA anymore.
It's too late for you, brother.
Music, basketball, and family. So I love music so much, you get what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, I just love the game so much that even when I'm going through these challenges, it doesn't seem like a challenge. Because
I see.
It's like it's eventually gonna work out because I'm loving the challenges. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying,
So
yeah.
first things first, our advice is you gotta love it. You can't just start doing it because of what you see. You see the lifestyle, you see the Rolexes, the chains. You get what you see the girls and all of that. It's more than that.
But so how do you advise people that when they start off and they see all these different things, it's easy to get carried away?
Oh.
It is very easy to get carried away. I remember when I first started doing events, and I was working with, when I was young, working with a promoter, and the guy had a Rolex. I just remember telling myself, how many clubs do I have to promote at to get one of my own Rolexes?
That's the wrong way to go.
That's the wrong way to think about it. And the older I've gotten, the more I've realized that's not how you think about it. Because promoting for different people has different outcomes and different interests.
Yes.
I promoted to obtain a pipeline of people that if I want to go anywhere, I can get 50 people to be there on site without even doing anything. And that was my pipeline of how I got to where I wanted to do. So in your case, how would you say you create your scene? how would you say you create your vibe in terms of what kind of elements do you put in place? Do you like to have certain types of lights? You like to have dancers? So an example I would think about would be, how do you intend on creating a vibe in this particular space? Are you interested in more hands-on entertainments, dancers, the gorilla suits, or what kind of plans do you typically think about when you want to create a vibe? And what kind of plans have you thought about in creating a vibe here at Panache?
Okay, so first of all, the vibration is contagious.
Contagious. Achoo.
First of all, the vibe is contagious. So people kind of really feed off, first of all, people kind of feed off the host, the owner.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So if you're hosting a party and you're coming here frowning, your guests are gonna feed off that.
The party's gonna be dead.
Regardless of what the DJ is playing. You get what I'm saying? Is just like I said, it's contagious. So whatever you see, when you smile, people even smile better.
Yeah.
When you dance around, people dance better. And that's one thing I think made really Panache Mondays what it is, because we started as an intimate party. People, when I'm there, it's like, okay, it's the vibe. When people see me vibing, it's so difficult to not
enjoy yourself as well.
Enjoy yourself, because it's like, just leave all your worries at home and let's have fun.
I see.
So first of all, like I said, the vibe is contagious. People, you know, you attract what you dish out. You get what I'm saying? For sure. So that, and with regard to entertainment, man, of course, you were at the opening. We're just getting started with that. First of all, why I made the stage is for every creative, from the DJs to the hype man to the dancers, to have enough space to express themselves.
To walk.
Which is, you know, what I don't really see in the scene when it comes to Afrobeat, because everywhere is always, you know, tight and close, you know, section based and all of that. So there's something that comes out of, like I said, artistic freedom. You get what? You're able to entertain people more when you have this, like, a space to
do it.
You know, express yourself, express your, you know, creativity. So that's one. You know, a lot of stuff is coming. You know, you can see the drums. Generally, you know, it starts with, you know, the vibration you bring as a host, as a promoter, as an owner, as a manager. You get what I'm saying? You have to make your guests know that they're welcome. You have to make your guests know that, you know, they're good, and make sure your DJ is lit. You bring, like, the performances, everything. You get what I'm saying? It's just about entertaining people. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of this whole thing, you saw I brought the dancers, the ballerinas, fire.
That one shocked me, because I was turning around and I was like, why is there fire in the room?
So I'm sure you've seen the air masquerade that we brought from Lagos,
and he just stood here
as well. Yeah,
and he just stood here. I was like, what's going on here?
That's representing the culture as well, bringing, you know, we're in the States, but, you know, also making people feel like they're back home. You get what I'm saying? When you can make people feel like, okay, you know, I'm overseas, but I'm also, you know,
I'm not too far from home.
You get what I'm saying? You feel like you're home. You're away, but you're home.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Don't worry, and you have a good DJ. Everybody's gonna get it right.
I definitely understand that. So I guess a question that I'm just actually curious about, when you compare the vibrations in home soil, when you are in Lagos, comparing it to the vibrations that Atlanta gives us, Atlanta is far off. I think we can both agree to that. But how much far off?
Before Panache.
Before Panache, Atlanta was far off. Past tense. Past tense. But how much far off are the vibrations here in Atlanta compared to home soil? Besides Panache, because obviously we know we're already there here.
I mean, it's so, like you said, it's far off, and, you know, it's still understandable, because, I mean, we're in the States. Labor is expensive.
Labor is expensive.
Everything you see that goes on in Lagos, you get what I'm saying? The vibration you see, it takes a good amount of labor.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it now boils down to you as, you know, a promoter, owner, host, how much are you interested in making people enjoy themselves? Whether there's just one section in the place or it's a full house.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? It boils down to, are you just all about the money or you're about the experience?
The experience.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
see.
For me, I'm more about the experience. Of course, I want to make money, but people will always come back when they have fun. When you give a good experience, it's all about, at the end of the day, every business you want to get repeat customers.
That's true.
All right? So people will always come back when you give a good experience. So if you go to Dirty December in Lagos now and you come back, the feeling of, man, it's not the same. I know it's everywhere.
For
you
sure.
Get what I'm saying? And that's that's this like kind of like the problem that I seen. You get what I'm saying? There's only a few places doing it. You already know.
Yeah.
But everybody is more, they just want to make money. And if that's your real orientation, that's your only focus when you get in this game, then you're already missing it from the start.
I see what you're saying.
You rush in, you rush out. You get what I'm saying? First of all, you got to love it. Second of all, you have to be able to give people an experience.
An experience.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's so important because I actually
what do you guys get in Lagos? What we all get in Lagos is an experience.
Lagos is a surreal experience.
Right, you get what I'm saying?
You're seeing people in cages dancing.
It's the same liquor. You get what I'm saying? It's the same music. Don't forget, we still play the same thing. It's an experience. They give you like an experience. And mind you, I don't really blame, folks out here because like I said, labor is expensive. The amount you give a dancer in Lagos
compared to this
place, you already know. Labor is expensive in the state, but like I said, you really have to love it to want to, pinch into your pocket to give people that experience. That's what it's about.
Definitely.
And that's what I'm trying to do. It's difficult, but we're gonna get there.
It has to be difficult because I actually had one of my big bros come from Lagos because he's Lagos based, and he was like, I should take him out. I took him out to 2 different places in Atlanta. Lounges that I typically go to enjoy myself. I'm not going to say any names to protect everyone's safety. And the experience that he had, till today, when we get on the phone, he goes, BJ, you better calling me to carry me back to those places. And honestly, from my point of view, as someone who stays here, the experience I had was not bad. For me, as long as my guys are there, there's good music, there's good liquor. I don't really think I have a cause to explain. I enjoy myself. But because people that stay in Lagos have that constant experience, they know they are going out. They're like, okay, today I'm going out. What am I going to see? You can never guess what you're going to see when you go out in Lagos. I went out to 2 places in Lagos, and the things I saw in the middle of the club, I never see them before.
It's crazy.
I never see them before. But again, everyone has their own point of view when it comes to these things.
No. The difference is clear.
The difference is clear.
we're trying to make the difference unclear at PANAACHE. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, for sure.
Because the difference is really, really clear.
It's clear.
And like I said, before even moving to the States, I've been in Lagos before even Dirty December became a thing. We were the originators of Dirty December. So I've seen it, and that's the difference I'm trying to make with this space.
I see. So you used to also work in entertainment and nightlife in Lagos before coming here?
Oh, of course. I did, man. It's been a journey, man.
It's been a journey.
It's not just something that started yesterday. It goes far back, over a decade ago.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? Of me going out, and I've watched the experience, the entertainment experience, the nightlife experience in Lagos improve so much. You get what I'm saying? From what it was before. You get what I'm saying? So it's a mix of, everything that I've seen and experienced that I'm just trying to bring here so our people can feel it. It's gonna take time.
It's gonna take time,
but
for sure.
They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna find out.
Yes, it's gonna take time, but it's gonna be figured out for sure. So currently, now that you own this space, if you had to give yourself a title, if somebody came to you and they asked you what your title was, you can't use the word entrepreneur. It is too broad. You can use terms, club owner, management, promoter, whatever you want to use. What term would you classify yourself under right now?
Just like I said here at the beginning, I'm a showbiz impresario. I'm a
Showbiz impresario.
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 You could call me
Look
that.
it up. You know, Sabian, look it up.
I'm a showbiz impresario. Let's leave the owner and the whatever. I bring the vibes.
Okay. So when you say impresario, you mean as though you embody all elements of entertainment.
Exactly.
Understood.
That's why I said Panache ATL at the beginning is an entertainment hub.
Understood. So I guess a question that people often have about people that not only have you taken your name and you've turned it into a brand, but you've grown this brand into something that is massive. Example, Panache Mondays, right? Panache Mondays. Now we are literally at a place called the Panache, and it says meet me at the Panache. So for people that often think about that, they often ask, how do you protect your brand? Because now your brand is scaling. It can have a negative name to some people, because at the end of the day in entertainment, we know we can't control the narrative.
Of course.
So how do you protect your brand? And in this case, how do you protect your name alongside it?
That's a good question, but I would say at the end of the day, it's just doing what is right. You get what I'm saying? Making sure that you're doing what you need to do. You get what I'm saying? To give like the experience you want to give. People are still gonna talk regardless.
People are always going to talk.
Don't forget that. So, but as long as your conscience is clear that in this case, in this scenario, in this situation, I did the right thing. That's all I need. You get what I'm saying? I'm not someone that chases like a lot of clout and all this stuff.
For sure.
I just like to do the right thing. And once I do the right thing, the work is going to speak for itself.
Yeah.
You get what? Because at the end of the day, you do the right thing, you do the wrong thing, not everybody's going to like it.
That's so true. No matter what you do.
Jesus had 12 disciples. One still betrayed him.
Once he did away.
Even all they did for everybody, they still crucified him.
True.
So who am I? Who is Panache?
He's Panache.
You get what I'm saying? You can only protect yourself so much.
That's true.
When it comes to things out of your control, why are you worried about that?
Yeah, why you invested in
You
this?
get why you worried? And what you can control is the experience you give to people. What you can control is what you do when you kind of make mistakes, because you know life is a game. At the end of the day,
I see.
Mistakes are constant. You would make mistakes.
I see.
Get what I'm saying? And mistakes sometimes is what you know. That's why they are costly mistakes.
Costly.
So mistakes.
Expensive mistakes.
That's why they are costly mistakes. Some mistakes can just mess you up.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, nobody is above mistakes.
True.
So mistakes are gonna happen. What you're gonna do is, figure it out. You already made the mistake, so you have no control over that.
True.
Just do what you gotta do to fix it and leave the rest to God. That's all.
I like that.
Appreciate
That's
you,
proper
man.
advice. I appreciate. No, that's actually very good advice. I have a question to ask you, and it's something that I'm sure a lot of people are curious about. Your best night out in Atlanta. Where was it, and what made that your best night? Your best night out partying in Atlanta.
Oh.
And you can't say Panache. You cannot say Red Room. We want to hear from you.
My best night partying in Atlanta. That's not Red Room, and obviously not Panache, because the opening day was one of my best days.
Panache.
Yeah.
We saw Panache on stage, you guys. My Panache knows who they dance to.
For this clip now, it's supposed to clip where they jump.
Where they give them.
So that's Gaga. That's the president of Panache.
How you doing, boss? Nice to meet you, DJ. Nice to meet you, boss.
They're in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So my best experience, I like to call it an experience. There is no Red Room.
You know what? To make it fair, Panache is the only thing we would exclude. You can also say Red Room. Just to make it fair.
That's an easy. No, don't make it fair.
That's not fair. Then let's take Red Room back out.
Because easily is Red Room. But one of the best experience I ever had was definitely Mr. Soul Bistro when it was first opened. Because at this time I just moved to Atlanta. Do you know the Mr. Soul Bistro?
No way. You were there when Mr. Soul was still operating? You've been here since Mr. Soul has been operating?
Yeah, like a year or two after it opened.
That's interesting. I used to frequent Mr. Soul.
Yeah. So
best after party in Atlanta.
Yeah,
that year.
That was one of my best experiences.
Okay. All right. So we've heard a lot about the business aspect of things, how to run a successful experience, and I think that's something that a lot of people have always been interested in, and that's very good information that has been shared. People also do want to know your personal story. People like to connect, faces to stories, people to events. Like just now, I learned about the fact that you've been actually here since when Mr. Soul has been open. I think I met you when he moved to Red Room, not even when Mr. Soul was even open. So yeah, so I need to even know that. So just curious to know how things have changed for you over the years. You said a decade, over the past 10 years. And how, just in general, where is this coming from for you? Have you always had interest in events, always had interest in curation of an experience? Where's all this coming from? I'm sure people want to know.
Okay, first of all, I'm a computer engineer, by the way. I studied computer engineering in the University of Lagos.
What?
And I graduated. I didn't drop out.
Let me see, you do you finish
I did that shit.
My God. Fair enough.
When I call Kai, greatest of the greatest, bang bang. So, I mean, grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, and of course went to the University of Lagos, studied computer engineering. That's literally one of the most difficult courses you could ever do in Lagos, in Unilag at the time, because we had the most, strict lecturers, and they didn't just like me because I was tall, always looking good, always pulling up to the class with panache.
Panache. You don't use them as adjective now.
So, that's really where entertainment started. So I and a couple friends started like a brand in college at the time. It was called PANAACHE Empire. Yeah, it was called PANAACHE Empire, and at the time I was gonna start singing. I actually dropped a song at the time, and so I was the PANAACHE boy of the PANAACHE Empire.
My brother, you did sing that year.
I guess song, beautiful song.
You supposed to release some.
I still have a song up till now.
Oh, yeah?
I have a song I just dropped 2-3 years ago.
We're going to drop the link of this song in the comments. You guys let us know what's up.
Song has over 20 million streams. It features T.I. Blaze.
T.I. Blaze?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, you're serious, so. Okay, fair enough. So you did music for a bit.
So, PANAACHE Empire started. We did shows in college. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, when I got into college, my mentor also had a lounge, a club. So, I graduated, but there's a way God actually just, when you're made for something, regardless, no matter how you try to stay away from it, run away from it, God still brings you back. Say, my son, this is my son, this is really what I want you to do. So, I was in college in computer engineering. Elect and computer engineering in school that time was like the same department, and elect was literally the most difficult. So electrical engineering.
Electrical engineer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
catching on.
I was doing all of that and going to parties with people in like art department, people that were doing like creative art, theater art. You get what I'm saying?
Ones that year, their school is not that serious. People here is
people that were studying Yoruba language. I was going to parties with them like I wasn't in elect. You get what I'm saying? Because I was loving it. I was literally, I probably would have like, God has blessed me, I'm quite intelligent, you get what I'm saying? But I could really have like an assignment the next day and I'll still turn up the day before. You get what I'm saying?
Brother.
So that's, you know, I loved it. You get what I love music, I love, you know, I love performances, you know, I just love entertainment in general.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, because, you know, I was a serious boy in high school. I wanted to also impress my parents. I didn't go to art class, I went to science and then where I wanted to become a computer engineer, which I did. But you know, I was the most outside person in my department. You get what I'm saying?
Everybody be like, why are you so outside?
Everybody be like, what's wrong with
why this guy?
You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I would literally have like tests and I would be like dozing up because
in the middle of the test.
But you know, it was something I just loved. I couldn't just do without, you know, just seeing people have fun, going out, enjoying. So it just built up to like me graduating. It was so difficult, let me not lie, you know. It was difficult, you know, managing all of it, because it's just like basketball now. Sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, I just go play basketball because
to free your mind, yeah.
Because like I said, life is already too stressful. So at the time when I have too many things going on, I'm like, come on, let's turn up. I'm going out. You get what I'm saying? So we go to the clubs at the time in Lagos. So, you know, from, you know, college, did a couple entertainment stuff, moved to a couple countries before I came to the States. And then once I came to the States again, you know, I still followed, you know, the computer engineering, software engineering,
fair enough.
AWS, Kubernetes, Azure, all of that stuff. I passed the exams because I was intelligent and I, you know, even worked, but I wasn't loving it. It was like I'm making money, but I'm in an inconvenient space.
That wasn't your passion.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I could do it. You get what I'm saying? I was intelligent
money, but it
enough
wasn't like
to do it, but
it.
it's like, man, I want to work hard, but I want to work hard for myself.
For yourself, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, eventually, like I said, God draws you, you know, to what He really wants you to do, to what He knows that you can really do, and then, you know, one way or the other, you know, and I used to work with a lot of celebrities, a lot of artists in Afrobeat. So one way or the other, we linked up. One way or the other, I met Mr. Soul, you know, we connected, and then one way or the other, Panache Mondays, one way or the other, Panache ET. So, you know, that's just this. I moved here about 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah, so 4 years ago, Mr. Soul was still open.
It was at the closing stages?
Yeah.
It was at the closing stages at that time?
Towards the end. So I moved here 4 years ago, and then, you know, we opened Red Room, started running it together with him, and then, you know, we built, you know, what we built, and then Panache Mondays also came, and then now, so.
So what does the future look like for you? Business and personal-wise, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 10 years?
What do I hope to accomplish in the next 10 years? I mean, aside my other businesses, this is not my only business. I do a lot of real estate stuff as well. But aside that, I'm going to have Panache Chicago, Panache Dallas, Panache Las Vegas, Panache Miami.
The Panache franchise.
Panache Ibiza, Panache Spain. You get what I'm saying? So building this, and if you notice, I left like where everybody already, you know, is where everybody already built a habit for going to enjoy Afrobeats.
I noticed that the location for Panache is not actually near to where everyone typically goes to. Because I know most Africans in Atlanta goes to Beaufort Highway. But you've moved Panache to a different location that still has Nigerians but is new. What inspired that?
First of all, I wanted to build something. Like I said, the goal is long term. I'm not playing a short term game. I wanted to build something where, you know, I can always rinse and repeat. You get what I'm saying? And something, you know, it's a lot of people that drive down to Beaufort Highway. Some drive an hour, 30 minutes. Some drive an hour, You know, I don't feel like you should enjoy yourself and after 3 a.m. you start driving an hour to go back home. So what I did is literally trying to bring the entertainment, so much more than the entertainment you get when you go to these places that you already go to, closer to you.
Yeah.
That's one problem I'm trying to solve. And of course, you know, this place is next to like KSU, you know, so also trying to give like the African students
an opportunity
to come. You know, the colleges, they are still hustling. They are still hustling to pass exams. They don't have money to buy sections and all that stuff. So, you know, giving them the space, the platform to come and enjoy yourself. School is also already too stressful. So just come and take a breather. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I did that. And with regards to my goal, I already told you my goal for the next 10 years. And of course, in the next 10 years, I'll be married with kids. You know, chairman.
So as of now, you don't get babe? You don't get babe right now?
Funny story, I left a relationship because she didn't like my business.
She didn't like your business? Which of the businesses? This main one?
She left me because it's like I was getting too much attention from doing this business. Yeah. So she broke my heart. They served me breakfast.
They serve you breakfast. Chairman, all of us, they chop breakfast.
You got to chop out.
Just take heart.
You go touch everybody.
Touch everybody. So let's play a game. I want you to only say a word or make a sound if you hear of a club bigger than, to start off with, Utopia. So I'll say Utopia versus this club. You only respond if you think the club is bigger than Utopia. Utopia versus Pulse.
Pulse.
Pulse versus Living Room. Pulse versus Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Fantasy versus Faji.
Fantasy.
Fantasy versus Red Room.
Red Room, baby. Play with it.
Red Room versus Meet Me at the P.
Meet me at Panache, baby.
Meet me at Panache.
Don't play with it.
Okay, we're going to do something similar, but this is going to be for DJs.
Oh, intriguing.
DJ VJ versus DJ Dami.
VJ.
VJ versus Nani.
VJ versus Nani, DJ Nani.
Nani versus Poco.
DJ Nani.
Nani versus Haifa.
DJ Haifa.
Haifa versus Olo.
Why this guy? This guy not a politician. Haifa spirit is sitting there too. But that's Haifa, that's my dog. I love him, man.
Okay.
That's my brother.
Okay, so that's about it for the questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the time.
Appreciate it.
We really like how you are intentionally creating a space, not only for people that, you know, can afford to have a good time, but this space is for people that want to have a good time. If you are mentally in the space of trying to enjoy yourself, I like how you created a space that allows that to happen, as well as a space that allows for community to exist. So thanks so much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, Meet Me at the P with Senior Man P.
Yeah, meet me at Panache, man.
Meet me at Panache.
Let's have some fun. Thank you, man. Shout out Crown Entertainment. I gotta wear this, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow Crown Entertainment, follow their events, follow their podcast. I had a good time today. We gotta Alpha Crown. We gotta do one party for a year now. Let's let them.
You activate no fear. You activate no fear.
Olo, you never mess up this stage. I need you to kill that shit for me, man. Let's go. Shout out Crown, man. Lock it. Meet me at P, baby.